I've been spending all morning trying to make this video, and I keep saying shit that I really shouldn't say. Shit that's going to get me in trouble. So let's see if I can keep myself out of trouble. I'm going to talk about a prediction on the Canadian housing market. I'm going to talk about these trade deals and the real risk that is the clown show happening in the United States. Let me start here. Canadian housing market to remain under pressure in 2026 with prices falling, construction slowing, and some investors now forced to sell at a loss. This has been the story for the last 3 years. To say, oh, next year all these things are happening now. This isn't forward looking. This is looking in the rearview mirror. Prices falling. I'm still seeing the investors try to get more for their houses than if you bought the house brand new. Like, if you built the exact same house brand new, it would cost you less than what these people are asking for their homes. Construction slowing. I've been saying that for a while now. The cost of something new is more than the market price. So that will, by nature, slow down construction. And it's a vicious cycle. Investors now forced to sell. Now. We've been seeing these stories for years. It's not new. So yeah, if you're seeing this and you're surprised, you're late to the game. This has been happening for years. All right, these trade deals. And I'm going to bring this out because some of you traders, and I know there's still some traders out there watching my videos, some of you traders think that Canada should do this. Let's just take a look at what the Philippines did. Let's see how sweet of a deal this was for the Philippines. First up, remember, the Philippines is not paying anything. Tax is paid by the importer in the U.S. and then passed along to U.S. citizens. The Philippines ain't paying shit. Anyway, so here's the deal. Things go from the Philippines to the U.S. without a tariff. It's a completely open market to the U.S. But things coming from the Philippines to the U.S., 19% tariff. Sweet deal. Sweet deal. And then there's this Japanese deal. Excuse me for being a little underwhelmed by this. But let me show you something. First up, very specifically, rice and autos were pointed out. Yeah, rice. You know rice. 90% of rice is grown in Asia. You think the Japanese are going to really buy American rice? And then there's the cars. You may not know this, but American companies don't build small cars. They get Japanese and Korean companies to build them small cars. As an example, the Chevy Cruze. The Chevy Cruze is the Toyota Corolla. Toyota builds the Chevy Cruze. Ford. Mazda builds Ford's small cars. So like the Ford Escape, that's actually a Mazda under there. So yeah, so American small cars are actually Japanese small cars with American badges on them. Top 50 selling car models in Japan. Here's the top 15. Do you notice anything? Those are all Japanese companies in the top 15. Yeah, the Japanese don't like to buy foreign cars. Ferrari, Lamborghini, Porsche, that kind of stuff, high-end stuff, yeah, that stuff. They dig that. If it's a car for regular people, no. Like, yeah, maybe they'll put Chevy badges on this. Maybe. This is all theater. It's all theater. It's what it is, right? It's all theater, and there's more theater coming down the pipe so that you're not looking at this. Look, let's get real. If the name Clinton were all over those files, they'd be released in a heartbeat. Heck, if the name Clinton were all over those files, the Biden administration would have released them. But now, as soon as Pam Bondi and Kash Patel got a look at those files, nothing to see here. Files? What files? I don't know what you're talking about. And now they're going to turn up the pressure on Jerome Powell. Right? Jerome Powell will be out in 8 months. The only way the president can get rid of Jerome Powell is for malfeasance, which is why he's being brought up for perjury charges in relation to the Fed renovation. Jerome Powell must quit to save the Fed, one prominent economist says. He's wrong. What JP needs to do is ease up on the brakes. Start making cuts. He's being a little stubborn. The U.S. economy is doing okay. Right? Still full employment. Before something bad happens, ease up. Meet them partway. Just say, hey, we're doing it, but we got to do it slow and easy so we don't cause problems. It's diplomatic because these people are looking for a reason to redirect attention. And a fight with the Fed would be a fantastic way to redirect attention.